Well, good morning. How are we doing today? You see, there's a choice. The choice is up to you. Do you want to get to millionaire status or not? Everybody say, yeah, it sounds great. No, 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 no. Slow it down. Slow it down. If you want, you have to build a structure. You have to build what? The structure and the finance for the dream. It's not easy. If you want easy, go listen to a bunch of clowns. There's plenty of them on social media. There are clowns every day. I look at them. I don't like some of the things they say. So hi to all of you. Hey, Kim, Amber, how you doing? Here's Jimmy. Okay, we got all these people. We got black kinfolk who've been a client for 30 plus years, having fun. We got Mindy, of course. We got Jay. I got all these other things. We had Dustin. The bottom line today is very simple. This is goal setting. Do you want to reach the goal? It's a very simple yes or no. We all want to, but here's the problem. We're going to have to kind of let it go a little bit. Let it go. Let it go. See, the problem is you know everything, but you don't. Neither do I. If you want to get to millionaire, I'll get you there. I can get anybody there in about 12 months or less. But you have to do certain things. You have to follow through. Is it easy? No. Do you want easy? Again, like I said, go watch a bunch of clowns. Watch silly people do false advertising every day. They show you a gold card for $950,000 you can't even use, which you lost 3 years ago. I don't understand. I don't understand stupidity. I don't understand dumbness. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. KNX gave me the nickname years ago. I've been doing this for 50 years, 6 days a week. I can change your life if you want to. If you think you know it all, you don't need to be here. Just go away. See, I do this for a reason. I made a promise. I've been keeping my promise. Sometimes it feels like I'm going crazy, but it's just the way it is. So today, it's called Structure, Finance, and Dream. Structure, Finance, and Dream. Is it easy? No, no, no. It's not easy. This world wants to knock us down. Sometimes I think we're living in hell. But again, what do? We got to get up again and again and again. Is it easy? Again. I'd like you to think about your tablet in front of you. See, are you prepared? Are you prepared? There's the difference. If you're not prepared, then you're wasting my time. You're wasting your time. So that means it's very simple. Being prepared is that kitchen table, that desk where you're sitting right now, not with your feet up on the couch. You know, Mark sitting with his feet up couch, and oh, I know it all. Mark don't know crap. His wife's looking at him in the kitchen, going, damn, when's he going to get off his assets and go get it? When's he get off his assets and go get it? You see, there's a choice. The choice is a mindset. You have to get yourself mentally wanting to do something bad enough. You have to understand to let it go, let it go. We have to be comfortable. See, for me, I have everything I want. I have everything I want. The difference is I have everything I want. I'm happy. My family's taken care of. I control millions and billions all the time. I've done this for years and years. But I don't have anything. I'm a puppet master. I'm not dumb enough to put something in my name. All right, sorry, that's not mean you're dumb. That's just you're falling dumb. But that's up to you. You can decide what you want to do because I don't control you. You control yourself. But it's a choice. It's a choice. When I go home, it's nice to drive in. I get to drive through double gates. The front of our estate is over 1.5 acres. My wife usually comes out and her zoo follows her. If it's not the donkey, it's the chickens, it's the dogs, and all the silly things she does. My wife wants to save the world. She finds a dog in the street, she picks it up. If there's a baby that gets dropped off, she takes care of it too. She wants to adopt every baby that wants it. My wife's crazy, but I love everything about her. When I watch her light up, she smiles. It's like watching a little kid playing in the zoo. She's having fun. That's my biggest high of the day, is always watching her when I come home. Because I know she belongs to me and I belong to her. We belong to each other. We took possession of each other. If you could understand that, a long time ago, about 21 years. So if we're going to focus on something, we have to understand how does it work. Me, I was very simple as a kid. I remember on 181st Street in Torrance, the lady had a Singer sewing machine. Okay, she kept complaining it wouldn't work good. It wasn't around because it was never around anyway. I tore it apart. I put it on my skateboard with a bunch of extension cords. By the way, the Daily News took a picture of me doing that. I was 8 years old. She came home, beat the shit out of me for touching her machine. Typical. About a week later, you could hear under her breath, "Now this works better than I ever did." You see, I didn't get to live a good childhood. I got used and abused, and it's a nightmare. But I use it as energy. So I used my childhood as an energy to be pissed off. I knew one thing about me. If I could learn, I'd get out of hell. If I could learn, I can accomplish a goal. If I could learn and understand. See, there's your problem. Are you willing to learn? That's the moral of the story. Will you learn what you need to do? Will you connect the dots you're stuck with? See, you're missing pieces. You got 22% of that to what I call 22% of circus clowns on TikTok and social media every day. Don't buy a house. Tell me the water. Biggest clown I ever met in my life. Okay, he bought my books years ago too. Other one's going to show a card he got last 3 years ago for $950,000. He bought my books 18 years ago. He says he's a coach. I'm old school, new school, future school. I study the law every day. Every day I read at least a book or two for the whole week. I want to know what's happening in this world. What I'm afraid of today is if I won't change life fast enough. See, that's my fear. My fear was I didn't going to accomplish my goals. See, I made a promise to my Savior, Jesus Christ, when I was 7. I don't want to disappoint him. I don't want to disappoint him. That's me. I want to make sure that I did my best while God does the rest. Amen to that too. The problem that scares me about you got an LLC. Well, let's see. The LLC, we have a problem with that. It's simple. They announced the Department of Treasury Financial Crimes and Enforcement Network. They're going to come get you. See, you're not listening. I got an LLC in Nevada. Good for you, as long as you have a corporation somewhere else. Well, I got a Wyoming corporation. Wyoming's crap. It was has been. All right, sorry, it's just the way it works. So when we listen and learn today, are you willing to learn? I just knew one thing for me, I had to get out of hell. I needed something bad enough to get out of hell. I knew the more I could read, all right, and numbers, I love numbers. I love numbers and reading and law and accounting. And how do I connect the dots? There's that Singer sewing machine that I made better and worked every day. So what do we do today? Well, I got this silly nickname of the Godfather credit years ago. As Chris puts it on the screen, it's very simple. It's a nickname. KNX Radio. Been on that station 50 years. I built 60 billion of credit for my clients over the years. And my clients are 3 presidents of the United States of America. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers, Angels. So when I got sucked in to 2-week of junior high at 8th grade, I got to do this test. They found that I think different than most people do. So they sucked me into a government program at 14 and a half years old at Orange Coast College. Orange Coast College used to be a military. If you didn't realize, Costa Mesa High School across the street was actually a Marine base at one time too. This is how it worked. They sucked me in because I'm an orphan. They can only give it. That's what it is. Educational content only. If you listen and learn, you'll learn something today and you open these ears. It's going to be up to you. Not legal advice because I'm not in a retainer for you. I studied the law and accounting since I was a kid. Yeah, I passed the test. Any ding dong can pass the test. See, life taught me life because I got my ass kicked. Any ding dong can read a book and do a test and pass it. I passed the bar too, but I don't drink. You said that at the Bar Association's meeting too. So now legal advice, accounting, tax, financial advice. Results may vary. It's like that medication you see on TV with all the disclaimers. This will save your life, but this will kill you. Which is it? What do we do? All I know is reaching the goal made sense to me. I was a weird kid. No one liked me. They hated me. I wrote a patent I asked somebody's opinion. What are you doing? You know what you're doing. You're going to buy. I looked at him and go, thinking to myself, you're just an idiot. I submitted the patent. Simple. I was 12 and a half years old. I submitted a patent. A patent. I invented something called Car Finder. It connected to the GPS today. I got $2.68 for everyone ever sold. They gave me a check for $1 million by the time I was 15. Is that good? See, your problem is you. Are you willing to listen and learn? Because you know it all. You don't. Neither do I. But I know more than you. And I know more than anybody on this planet when it comes to personal business credit. Because I help set up the system. Then I would take on anybody in open stage. They got the guts. Because I got the brain. Simple. I bought my first Jack in the Box when I was 19. Why didn't you? I don't understand. What is wrong with you? Did someone drop you when you were a baby or something? This doesn't work? I don't know. These don't work? Jack in the Box is run by a management company. Storage units, laundromats, car washes. Hell, I wrote the books on that 47 years ago. Now I got 2 ding-dong clients. You need a laundromat and a car wash. No, you don't. You own the sucker. You don't run the damn thing. Your problem is you. Get it to your head. You're going to be a puppet master. Write it down. I will become a puppet master. I will control everything and not own a damn thing. That's just my opinion. If you can handle the opinion. Fighting through the pain, hell. I own the rights of never bring the pain home. Stop bringing the pain home. All I got as a kid is shit. I wanted it out of hell. Your problem is, it's not you. You probably got a mommy and daddy and you're weak. You're not meek, you're weak. You're lazy, some of you. I don't know. But you could play my way because your way sucks. Isn't that terrible to say? Take a picture. Now, I'm going to tell you what to do, like it or not. If you don't like it, go away. I'm keeping my promise to Jesus Christ, not you. You're getting lucky. The guy that created millions of dollars and billions, by that time he was 21, he's trying to help you. Maybe you'll pay attention today. If not, just go away. I'm not doing this for you. Never have, never will. I don't like people. I think people suck. I don't like people because all they do is use and abuse, steal my goodies. But this TikTok thing is kind of nice. I guess I'm learning to like people. I found my team at the door the other day when I came back from going to a school, educating them, the kids. Oh, clapping. Damn, that felt good. I never had that appreciation ever. Maybe it's something I have to get used to. We'll find out. It was nice. There's your future. Get off your ass and go get the damn thing. Stop complaining. Quit being a whiny baby and set up right. If not, go away. I don't get it. I bought my first Jack in the Box when I was 19 freaking years old through a corporation. It's just auto income. A dummy can own a Jack in the Box. A dummy. I mean, you. We're all dummies. But a structure builds the finance and the dream. All I know is how to create millions and billions. I'm not good at it. I'm great at it. I'm the best at it. I wrote this at 15, put out there at 16. Why didn't you pay attention? I had a beard at 12. I've been driving since I was 12 years old. They couldn't figure out my age. There's none of their damn business. None of their damn business. So we got choices today to play the game. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. Because I want to win. You sit there playing poker or backgammon, chess, whatever it is. You're trying to win, right? Let's play by the rules and let's win the damn game. Mouse pad. I want to send out 1 million of these. It's here. I'd like to send you one of these if you don't have one already. It's not some cheap piece of crap. I make sure I do quality. I don't skimp at anything. Never have, never will. There's your future. If you could focus on your future, if you could focus and listen and open your ears, I'll pay the whole cost for you. That's what you focus on every day. Me, it's simple. I wrote See It, Believe It, Go Get It when I was 12 years old at the Torrance Library. See it, believe it, pray, go get it. That's what I've done my whole life. I get everything I want. Everything. Why the hell don't you? You sit there and go, ooh, you watch a bunch of clowns. They're not coming. Live, always. Goal setting. You got a goal list, probably here. Maybe some sketch, a little crappy thing over there. It only takes 38 steps to reach a goal. 38 steps. Why don't you go get the damn goal and reach it? I don't understand. Listen to all this TikTok stuff and this great and this social media stuff. Part of me, when I first started this about 16 weeks ago, I don't want to do it. No. Let's just keep writing big checks for millions and millions of dollars for radio and TV. And the hell with this crap. I got to listen to Grant, who bought my book years ago. Sound me the wire. Oh, yeah, listen. Yeah, Gary V. That's this. Yeah, I say I don't say a bad word, and I say what is wrong. Then I get 10 minutes of suspension. What the? But these clowns have been out there for 15 years. I had to play catch up. Maybe it's like Mama Tomato and Baby Tomato. She turned around, she said, catch up. Got it? See, hell. I don't like hell. I didn't like being used and abused as a kid. It pissed me off. I had to get up at 2:25 in the morning. If not, the abuser would get me at 2:30. You know what it's like feeling for your life, wanting to have hell. Ever since then, I've been waking up at 2:25 my whole life. My wife, she'd watch me get up in the morning. What are you doing? Going downstairs to the gym. I'm going to do this or that. She was, well, just sleep, rest. If I get more than 4 hours, I get a freaking headache. I want my 3 hours of sleep. I feel good, ready to go. Well, I want more sleep. My daughter's 5 daughters and beautiful boy. My daughters sleep like damn cats. They don't want to sleep forever. Stay warm and cozy. I want to go get it. But that's me. I want to go get it. I've been praying and begging God since I was a kid. I remember on TV, it was funny. On TV when I was a kid, you see this guy named Ernest Ainsley. He'd just go, he'll come out. He'd whack him in the head. I just thought it was funny as could be. I mean, anybody believe that crap? He'll come out. Yeah. I don't get it. You see, when I lived on Delane Street in Torrance, all right, across the street, they have double twins. All right, double twins. Ronnie and Donnie, Bert and Bart. They got bicycles for Christmas. That fat man never came to my house. I never got a Christmas until I got a wife, beautiful wife that I have now. I could watch what somebody does, and I could do it better than they do, or as good as they could in 5 minutes. I used to piss people off all the time. Sorry, it's just the way it is. When I was a kid, being a janitor for the karate studio in Torrance, okay? All right, this man and this other man, they took noon trucks, okay? I'm the janitor because I got to clean the place because I was doing free lessons outside, and I got yelled at for that. I got to be the janitor. They went in the office. I grabbed them and did the same thing they did. What the hell? I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to touch these. How did you do that? Who trained you? You just did what I watched you. What? I could watch what they did and do it as good as they did. Holy Batman! I rode the bicycle. I screwed up. I make a lot of mistakes. I've made so many mistakes in my life, it's crazy. Everything I've ever done, it's got a story to it. So I rode the bike. And then all of a sudden, Delane Street has this big hill. I went the wrong way. The bike went down the hill. Where's the brakes? Holy! I didn't know where the brakes was. I should have watched for another 5 minutes or 2 more minutes. Damn son of a... Ay. My face was the curb. 42 miles an hour. That's what the police officers had on the report. Wow. They threw me in the back of a car. That's what I've been told. They rushed me to the dentist because this is broken in half. Ay. Here's Joanne and Carl arguing about $20. You could hear it. I'm in a coma. How am I supposed to reach a goal and do what I want to do? So the bottom line is they're talking about $20 is the porcelain tooth and I got the silver tooth because they saved their $20. Said I'm just a piece of crap in their way. So what I got to do? I'm in a coma. I woke up about a week later. All right. And they took me home. They didn't leave me in the hospital. The hospital said, keep him in the hospital. He's in a coma. They took me home instead. Okay. I woke up on the couch. They had a maid named Dee. She's an alcoholic. I don't know if they know, but you could smell it. You watch her sneaking beer all the time. I'm very observant. She rang the bell in my face. Little boy, you're crippled for life. You can't move your legs. You got to go pee-pee, ring the bell. Okay. I can't move my legs. My hands work. Everything else. Okay. What's happening? Okay. She says, I'm crippled. I'm thinking. Damn. What can I do? I'm 7 years old. What would you do? Had to go pee-pee. She didn't show up. She's in the pool area, ringing her, smoking a cigarette or some crap and drinking a beer. Huh. I'm on this couch, and I rode off the couch to the what? Ugly shag carpet. It's orange. All right, I don't know if you ever saw shag carpet. You got to grab myself to the pee-pee. The whole time I'm praying to God, and I'm praying, I'm begging Jesus Christ, let me walk. Please let me walk. I made a promise. If you let me walk, I will help people for the first 50 years of my life. See, I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old. I freaked everybody out that too. I've been weird since I was born. I'm not a piece of shit, as Mrs. Hope called me a million times. Probably a billion times. So I rode off the couch, went to the pee-pee. I'm pulling myself to the pee-pee on my belly, praying, God, Jesus, help me, Jesus, help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like you're doing today. You're an amateur. Sorry. I went to the pee-pee. I went back to the couch. That's when they paid attention. Then they rushed me to the doctors. He's not supposed to walk. Instead of saying, thank you, Jesus. No, he's not supposed to walk. See, I've got to do with a lot of crappy people in my life. So I kept to myself, going to the library. I don't like people. I'm a very boring guy. My wife is crazy, and that's fun. Boring and crazy go to good. So I kept my promise for the last 50 years. All right. I turned 66 years old last Sunday. I am now at my 50 years. This is my last year. It's over. I gave my promise. I made my promise. I got to train my junior and senior coaches to take over for me. When my coaching is with the people right now, I'll continue to do it when I travel. My wife wants me to take her to the castle in Ireland. She hasn't been there in 9 years. So again, the castle. Hell, why not? So I kept my promise. Do you keep your promises? You probably break them all the time. But I realized one thing, 6 days a week, twice a day. I was online at 3:15 this morning. Where the hell are you? Sleepy? You don't have time to sleep. Your life sucks. Get off your assets and sleep next week, next year. See, what's important to you? Simple. Fighting through the pain. Not easy. You want to reach your goal? Simple. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. I call Joe, you can't use that. I own that. See, everything I say, I own. I do a trade name, trademark, and copyright. I get tired of people stealing my goodies. Ever since that day, later on, because I was in karate at 4 years old, being a janitor, I could actually jump higher. I was kicking the door jam at 10 years old. That's only 6 feet. The basketball hoop, 14. And then basically having fun. In 1981, I broke the world record of 13 feet kicking in the air straight up. All right, get that damn light. We took my yacht in my backyard. Where you park yours, please? Show me where you park yours, okay? I'm the guy's verifiable, not full of what. Where you park your damn yacht? My beautiful wife wanted to take a group of people on the yacht to watch the fireworks. We did on July 4, 2009. Great. Someone had a virus. The next day, I'm rushed to the hospital. I'm in a damn coma. Son of a biscuit. Huh. Been in 2 comas in my life. That sucks. But what do I got to do? I heard my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. My wife has had a letter and a cassette anything ever needs to be done. These are the 5 people you're in front of you to sign anything. She's the only one I trusted to sign for billions and billions of dollars. I was worth 3.7 billion through corporate structure being a puppet master. I like goodies. You like goodies, yet? See, most people are full of doo-doo, full of crap. Well, they know little peas. I'll give you the whole damn puzzle if you pay attention. My website's called Jesus is Not a Drive-Through, because he's not. Always good. I've been saying that since I was a little boy. To get them to leave me alone. How you doing, little boy? Always good. Thank you, Jesus. They go, okay. Leave me alone. I want to be left alone. I'm at the library studying. It's simple for me. Is God, family, money? Because I've known God since I was a little boy, being in a coma. But again, family, husband and wife become one. Become one. Then money. Money. My office. Son of a. No matter how hard you work, even in this building here, they said they never had a break into the buildings over 10 plus years. This was something, it's probably, I don't know what the weight is, but it's pretty heavy. Hit my window twice. This is the day I went to the school to help the kids, came back at 12:03 in the morning. I wish I was here. See, I'm great at this. I'm better at something else than this. And he wouldn't want to know that. I was trained pretty damn good. But again, what bothers me is Ryan, my employee. One of those cameras belonged to him. I've never done a GoFund, whatever it is called fund, or ever. Why would I do that? But this kid, nice, great kid, they stole his camera. The insurance company, I call them. I get hung up one time, then I'm on hold forever. And then they send me a form. It's going to take forever to replace his camera. So, all right, Brandy suggested, and so did Chris, say GoFundMe, fund, or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is called, what they call it, to be honest with you. Never did one before. So today, it's like anything else. If you want to help me replace Ryan's camera, it's right there. Take a picture. GoFundMe. So again, yeah, you can just write a check or you just use a credit card. That's not the point. The point is, all right, he needs to feel not violated, that people give a damn about him. Me, it's okay, because most of my life, no one gave a shit about me. I'm on my own, running the streets at 4 years old, on my own. So if you want to help me get Ryan his new camera, there's GoFundMe, okay? You take a picture, send a couple of bucks. I never saw one of these actually really work. For me, I figured they wouldn't do anything anyway. Why would anybody bother? But I see these things on TV all the time or in the news. So there you go. See, if we're going to fight through the pain, you got to keep your promise. I don't think you've kept your promise to yourself this year. I think you probably broke it. See, today you got choices. The choice is going to be up to you. All I can do is pray and hope and listen every minute of the day. See, I have a couple of problems. I rhyme all the time. I don't try to, but it comes out that way. I got total recall on most things, and my IQ is off the friggin' chart. Now, if you can deal with that, I'll get you there. If not, then you just go away. In the link tree, there's an SS5 form. Make a note to yourself to download it today. Because the IRS controls and tracks all of us on our paycheck. We are tracked, and they bond us up to 35 million apiece. And one of the codes and the laws back there says the United States employees, or no, the United people, are the property of the United States of America. Property. We're their property. So let's understand the SS5 form. It's in the link tree. There you go. Equals SSN. Equals. That's in there too. See, I want you to connect your damn dots, which you never bothered to do in the first place. Because your ignorance or your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid. But you damn well follow stupid all the time. Today, we're not going to be stupid. Those are in the link tree. SS5, SSN 1040. What does your paycheck need to be, not what you want? Is it 6420 or is it $10,000? Not what you want, what you need. Your goal is to do tax balancing. The IRS is here. They are the liars because the bullies work for the IRS because they have the attitude. They always have, they always will. The jerks work there. The jerks, the liars. The liars. This is you. You're supposed to be doing tax balancing. Your paycheck is taxed because of this, and this. Your paycheck is taxed on the SS5 and SSN 1040. It's in the link tree. Get a copy today and understand what the hell you're really doing because you don't know diddly squat. And there's your problem. Your foundation sucks. The lack of foundation. Foundation, structure dreams. Foundation, structure dreams. Get in your head. Your paycheck. Then you got clowns like Grant saying don't buy a house. That's called stupid. The house payment for 24 years is interest. 24 years. Property tax. You want your money back on this? It's called have a house. The only way you can get it back that I know of is a house. Don't buy a house. Send me the water. I like to get him on stage. He says he went to school to be an accountant bull crap. Half of what he taught this last X crappa was crap. It was all wrong. All wrong. At least Ben, all right, could tell him that on one of his things on TikTok. Again, this is Ben Nader. He's at least a certified CPA or something. So house payment gives you back your money. Here's your problem. You. Here's a husband. Ladies, if you ever get rid of him, he's called a husband. The husband was a husband now. There you go. Okay. Here's the wife. You became one. Fantastic. Here you go. Your problem when you buy the house jointly, that's called stupid. You're not stupid. You bought it stupid. You see, the house, you have to plan the problem. That means if you screw it up, you lose the house and they report it to IRS as a 1099-C. That means you have a credit problem and an IRS problem. You screwed up both of these things. The problem is going to be you again. One person who's going to duck or sheep. Husband or wife who wants to be the duck or sheep. They're on the loan. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. Husband and wife are on the loan. No, they're on the trust, irrevocable trust. That's what you need to do, but it's up to you. See, I have to plan the problem. I have to plan the problem. My whole life, I plan the problem. I overplan everything. I overthink everything because I always feel I'm running out of time. I always feel like I'm running out of time. I said that to one of my clients years ago. His name is Len. He wrote Hamilton, if you ever understand that. Time, money, and credit. Time, money, and credit. I'm running out of time, don't have no money, I got no damn credit, I'm screwed up. There's your life. Enjoy it, please. Enjoy it. Husbands and wives, you're one under God's eyes. You're one. You're going to get an attorney or CPA to give you the word and on a contract. And is called stupid. Why not stupid? But we do stupid. When I die, how's my wife going to sign anything that has the word and? She can't. It's probate time. I told her and me, we're going to cross it off every time. I've done this in front of attorneys, CPAs all the time. We put the word or. I put my initials there. So does she. You see, if you don't plan the problem, you're going to get to a point you're going to screw up your whole life like you've been doing anyway, most of you. Congratulations. What'd you do wrong? I don't know. There's the house. Now we got to go way over here. You're going to say, oh, this is Chris's cell phone here, guys. Right? Text them if you need some help right away. So what do? LLC. The LLC. There are 9 kinds of LLCs. Remember, it started from these irrevocable trusts. Now, as we do this here, the LLC came from sole proprietor. Then it's LLC limited company. There's also corporation in some books as well. So let's do this. Let's draw a line here. Maybe we have an LLP. You have a partnership. Maybe you have a C Corp. Okay, no problem. Maybe you have an S Corp. All right, maybe you have a nonprofit. Maybe you have a PC, professional corp. These are the categories you could pick. Now, here's a problem. Online, I got 9 LLCs. What a bunch of crap. You follow the circus clowns. Okay? Why? Why? I need one of this. I need this. I need wine. I need that. I gotta have an equity card. I gotta have a trust. What a bunch of hooey. You don't have the crap to protect yet. Most of you don't have the crap to protect. You're trying to get there. So you gotta have structure. One guy's got 42 LLCs. He's one of you. I don't want to say who it is. This is called dumb. He's got 42 pieces of property. He's the signer of the bank. He's on the LLC, the officer. He actually has a loan and all these properties in his name. Well, they're an LLC, right? Good for you. When they sue one of the LLCs because they slip and fall, they sue him. Huh. What does that do? If they sue him, then they're going to look at and do a deposition and find his assets. If the judgment's really bad, he's going to lose it all. Don't worry, he's married. They're going to need his wife too. And then the marriage is going, what screws up marriage? Sex and money. The moment there's a lawsuit, man's on the couch. The friction has begun. Now, what do? It's called duck and cover, duck and cover. Oh, shit. No woman wants to be dragged in a lawsuit because a man got sued. No man wants to be dragged in a lawsuit if a woman got sued because she bumped a car. Everybody's supposed to help each other for better or worse, right? This is where you have a prenup and postnuptial agreement. Write it down. Then the women go, what? I created my first billion structure at 21 years old. My first marriage, I basically have a prenup and a postnup, of course. It has a cheat cost, ladies, and it says if I cheat, she gets it all. She cheats, I get it all. My first wife, after 4 kids, girls, she cheated. The Bible, I'm reading the Bible, it said I can take her outside and what? What can I do? Oh, I got a stone right here. I got a stone. What does it say I can do? Oh, well. I guess that's not legal. Oh, well. She's a cheater. I gave her $15,000 a week for 2 years. I move out. The mover's there, my daughter, Sarah. She's 9 years old. Daddy, where are you going? Where are you going, Daddy? Broke my heart. Movers put it all back. The founder's sit and sleep. I know him. He's a client of mine. I need 2 beds, and I need the one that's in the master room removed, please. Ray, I got it. I'll take care of it. I lived in 2 beds, my ex-wife there and me over here. 12 years. My daughters knew we got a divorce. I gave her $15,000 a week for 2 years, even though she's I won't say my opinion. See, the Bible says you can get a divorce for infidelity. He gave me permission to get rid of her. She was a California woman. Selfish. Not all of them that way, but a lot of them are. About money, money, money. But she never meant the money. Okay. So again, I stayed for 12 years with my beautiful kids, my daughters. I was bored. What would you do if you have billions of dollars in structure as a puppet master and you have basically a divorced woman in the next bed? Simple. I was bored. I bought 21 cars during that time. 21 cars. Whee! Why not? I'm just buying more crap and just having fun, staying busy. Because I got to get my daughters to grow up, to get out of hell. Now, my problem I had is I have all the LLCs, C Corps, nonprofit, PCs. I got them all. But also, as long as you've got a corporation in your state, you're okay. The Department of Treasury, Financial Criminal Crimes Enforcement Network. The guy that's got all those LLCs for 42, they're going to knock on his door. And they're going to go get him. See, if you got an LLC in Wyoming, unless you live in Wyoming, you're in trouble. Oh, I got this, I got that. It's a bunch of hooey. You see, banks and credit cards came from Delaware in 1995. They changed rules. So companies that are real companies went to Wyoming, Nevada. You know, a bunch of clowns started telling you, get 5 LLCs, don't live here. Bunch of crap. They're even going after New Mexico. Wow. If you have a corporation in your state, you're okay. If you have one out of state, they're going to audit you and say, why you got that too? Why are you hiding? What are you laundering money about? See, they're going to come get you. Don't worry, the fine's only $250,000. You'll be up to $500,000 and 5 years in jail. Don't worry, you can write letters to your children while you're in jail. Because you got an LLC in Wyoming. Goody for you. You listen to a bunch of circus clowns. Why would you do that? I don't know. Ignorance of the law is no exception to anybody. 1984. Write down 1987. Simple. In the 70s, late 70s, I'm training Yarborough at TRW. I came with oldest card and fluctuation of 29%. I created the dashboard that allows credit cards to be done by tax ID, the SS4 form. 87. 84 had a problem. I am the king of satellite television. The big ugly antennas, manufacturer, distribution, worldwide, manufacturing and retail and installation. About 100 billion a year. Hell, why not? Connect to all of it. Hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, having fun. But I always wanted to be a puppet master. Own the Shakey's, 11 of them. Subways, 31 flavors, shops and condos. So I get all these pieces. It's great. But then they want to charge a franchise tax fee. What? $1.2 million? Are you kidding me? It's a write-off. No. Just like your house. Escrow, closed, homestead, trust, irrevocable trust. You became one. That's great, but then the word and kicks your assets too. And then your problem is you don't have 3 divisions of you. Why don't you have 3 divisions of you? 3 divisions of you. Why don't you have that? Why didn't you give yourself 3 chances to try? As long as you try, you know what? Oh, you didn't do that, huh? Why not? I don't know that. What's a division? I said this morning, I'm saying division problem. What's that? How do you do that? All it is some turd asking wanting questions and answers and going to go away anyway. If you're not willing to go to class, you can kiss my you-know-what. Learn, grasshopper. And then, see, you scroll in and out so many times, some of you. You better learn to play my way. The S is 4. It's in the link tree. It's in the link tree. It's in the link tree. It says employer. It says entity, individual person. I wonder if I decide to have a corporation or an LLC, because if I had 3 houses here and they sue one, they sue this. In 84, I decided to create a division process. Sacramento gave me permission. So let's have divisions. Okay? And if you don't let me do them for you, good luck that way. Because why? I have the only dashboard that allows tax ID on planet Earth. So guess what? Good luck. Okay? You see, I have to protect myself, just like the blueprint of success. All right, that Tony Robbins used twice, and I sued his assets. Just like I put in my book when I was 15, cash flow people time. 1, 6, 8, 9. Okay. I had to sue him too. He had filed bankruptcy. But I'm not allowed to say his name. Isn't that terrible? In the agreement, I can't say his name. But I won. He filed bankruptcy. All right. But again, I can't say his name. It starts with key. What? Can't say his name because I signed an agreement. I can't say his name. Isn't that terrible? So, in my original book, all right, it says cash flow fee for time. Wow. So if you want to repackage your life, turn these suckers up and pay attention. If you're not, don't want to, just go away. I'm not doing this for you anyway. The car, you got a car? You listen to Howdy Doody? Oh, giddy. This dingbat, silly circus clown. He tells people he filed bankruptcy 19 times, all this crap 19 times. And he says, we got to basically put a car into a trust. You have a car. Goody for you. Wow. You got a registered owner. Fantastic. We're going to go over here. You're going to have 3 divisions of me. Write down divisions of me. Please do that. Division of me. We're going to create a line of defense. and protect our assets. This one's going to be for contracts. It's a C. This is supply and cash. Cash. This is just cash credit because it's fun. I got it approved when in 84. Wow. If I had 3 houses here, and each one of these have a house, I can separate liability. So here's a property. Here's a house. Every division has its own credit file. These are houses. How many would you like? Okay. If you have a house and you flipped it up, you did a flippity dippity do, and you're losing your assets, go over here and do a nonprofit. Okay. Why? You're going to make sure you spend another $12,000 because the doors have to be for wheelchair. They have to be for beds. They have to be for hospice and elderly care. Because I said so. This is about $112,000 a month, by the way, of income to a nonprofit. You could probably get a paycheck. What do you think? Well, it's up to you. So what did I do? Well, I had my 31 flavor ice cream places. That's good. I had my Subways. That's good. Okay. I had my Shakey's Pizzas. That's good. I had my Jack in the Box. Wow. So the LLC you have today, you probably named it after you. That's called dumb number 1. You named it what it is, dumb number 2, and you actually do business dumb number 3. Now you're a triple dumb dumb. There you go. Dumb, 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 dumb. 2. Now here's a problem. If you listen to Howdy Doody, which you listen to these circus clowns all the time, most of you, and they took that car and changed the registered owner to a irrevocable trust that owns all your assets. It owns your assets. They sue you because you bumped a car. Don't worry, they're going to sue the irrevocable trust because it's in the trust name. Now you lose everything you got. Now your wife and husband are really going to be pissed off at you. If you have a car registered to you, man, you understand, sir, you got sued. They sued the wife too. Congratulations, you're on the couch. If you don't protect your assets and plan the damn problem, you're going to have a problem in your marriage. Every one of you. Every time there's shit hitting the fan, you look at each other. You guess. You guess your own marriage and what you promise each other. You second guess. Makes no damn sense. Plan the problem. The registered owner of a car, you can do it my way because I want you to be a puppet master. It's a division. Because if they sue the division, I'm going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and bankrupt the shit out and throw it away. Just like your banks do, your grocery stores and your cities do. Your problem, you don't have to play. But you don't play to win, you play to lose. Sorry. Every one of you today play to lose. Because you don't know what the hell you're doing anyway. Amateur hour. Amateur hour, in my opinion, whatever that's worth for you. Every good you ever got is a division of a corporation. Why would I put it in my name? It's kind of dumb. It's got a liability. Let's roll the dice. Who wants to be a duck and a sheep? Whack, 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 bah. Is that what you do all day? It's we the people. This season, you got to realize our problem is this. Our country was built on we the people. One of my theses in international constitutional law. I love that. But then the world takes our money when we get a paycheck. How do you get it back? House payment. See, that means you're recycling money. Understand something? The reason Assets Forward was created was to receive money. Money. There's no tax when they receive money and an SS4. There's tax on an SSN. See, that was designed. It designs that way, if you can listen, if you can learn. We the people. Supreme Court says an LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC are legal people. Legal people. And the corporation, those pieces that had babies. I got 6 beautiful kids. No, I had babies. They all have credit files. So do the divisions. If you could plan the problem, you can protect your assets. Did I plan to die in 2009? No. Did I plan? I overplanned everything. Was my wife told to watch the cassette if I die and then read the letter and talk to these 5 people only? Yes. Did my tax attorney show up to the hospital? Hey, I'm here. Brady told me to be here. If anything happens to me here right away, sign this piece of paper. Luckily, my daughter, Sarah, filmed that. I'm going to get him. Simple. Sarah, my oldest daughter, shows up with her stepmom. I'm in the hospital, and they argue. No, they always argue a little bit. All right, they respect each other, but they argue. See, my wife is 17 years older than I am. My daughter is 8 years younger than my wife. That was always a conflict for them. I fell in love. I didn't put an age on it. Okay. I fell in love. So problem. I planned the problem. Did she sign the POA? Yeah. See, I planned the problem. Now, understand, out of cum and all this crap, I'm trying to get my goodies back. All right, this rat, let's say, I can't, can you say rat bastard? Anyway, because he's an attorney, all his friends started to attack on me. Let's out of him. Ay, 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 ay. The IRS owes me $385,000 at a tax credit. They want to beat me up. Okay, what else is new? Kind of sucks. I get audited. The auditor says, we're going to assess the bill of what you took out of one of your companies, and we're going to charge you the fee that we paid to do the audit on you. And we're going to give it to your wife, too. He's going like this. Oh, I'm all that in a bag of chips. David Kinner owns Death Row Records, one of my attorneys. I have a whole lot of good attorneys. Stands up and says, sir, you can't do that. Mr. Reynolds has a prenup and postnup after they were married. He has a marriage agreement. What did you do yesterday? No, sir, he did it the week after they came back from the honeymoon and made sure. See, a prenup means you could have tricked her to marry you guys. A postnup's after the fact. She agrees to be married because we loved each other. We didn't promise each other something. Okay? But again, that's how it works. Because I planned the problem. They sue me, they can't sue my wife. They sue her, they can't sue me. Now, I've never had a ticket in my life. I got a knock on wood. My wife has. My wife's also bumped some cars. I haven't. This is on the track. But again, that's just me. So I want to make sure if they sue her or me, we don't screw up the family. I'm a damn puppet master. Why the hell aren't you? Ooh, get that book that says trust online, TikTok. The one with the yellow book, the orange book, they're pieces of crap. I get everything to see if it's worth a damn anyway. Plan the problem. Because you're going to have a problem today. It's going to kick your ass in someday. What do? It's a mindset. See it, believe it, go get it. It's a mindset. I told myself if I could kick it, I could touch it. I can touch it, I can kick it. I'm one of the few, not one of the many. That's me. I had to self-motivate myself. Now, what would you do when you're a little boy being told you're a piece of shit a zillion times? Would you believe it? Or have a deaf ear to it and go to the library? Simple. Winning the game of business. I wrote it when I was 15. 15, driving a Lamborghini. Put it out there in 1976. I was 16 years old. I created division processes in 84. It was improved in 85, 86. If you don't get your assets off, go get a damn division, you're a ding-dong. Like, kind of dumb. 18 is 100,000 a month. 72 is 5,000, 5 million a month. Actually, a million, sorry, too fast for myself. So if I want to line it up, I can structure, build finance and structure to get the dream. 18 divisions is going to create 100,000 a month. Okay. 72 is going to be $1 million a month. See, you could design your whole life here and protect over here if you know what you're doing. But the reality is you got a bunch of circus clowns going, blah, 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 sail in the water. Biggest clown out there. Every Tuesday, 32 years. Ontario, no, every Tuesday was Orange County. Every Wednesday, Bonaventure, 32 years. Every Thursday, Ontario. Every Saturday, Long Beach, Marion. I was the second largest advertiser in California for 32 years. See, I wrote Winning the Game of Business. Then I wrote The Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit. I sold it for $5,000 a set. The dumbest thing you will not, or do whatever, is not get a copy of that. That is the foundation. It's like going to class without the damn book. It's right there. It's in the link tree for $500. That is worth $5,000, which I sold for years. But it's up to you. If you sell $199 today, you get the whole damn thing. So on the link tree, it's $500. If you sell, there's a Zelle, take a picture, $200. There you go. But see, you won't do that because you're basically pissing away money on something else. Every day you waste $50 or $100 on crap. If you don't listen and basically invest in yourself, that's your problem. Again, we're moving a warehouse. The real estate system in 1989, 89, like 87, everything else, 84, I created the assignment of mortgage. I did. All my forms were at the stationery stores. Hospice, elderly care, Transportation Act, nonprofit. How about we do a homestead block or UCC Machado mortgage? You're an expert in real estate? Yeah, please, let's talk about it. I want to take every expert online or in an open forum and tear them apart about real estate, my assets. So that's on the link tree, $500. If you Zelle, it's $299. There you go. If you want to listen, learn, the Zelle now $199. I need to move a damn warehouse. Especially now, I got to raise a bunch of money or spend some money because they threw the big rock through the damn window. The thing that bothers me the most is Ryan, my employee. One of those cameras was his. The Millionaire's Founders Kit, the pieces, financial series, real estate series. This is buckets of money, how to be the bank, and tax balancing, which you should learn how to do anyway. That's up to you. So again, the link tree, the extra Zelle today is $199. But again, all those books, 18 books and CDs, if you need these, it's for you going to class, you might as well have the book for class, right? Today, you can Zelle $299, you get all 18 books and CDs. It's a giveaway. Okay, it's a giveaway. If you want it today, there you go. They'll do it today. Call the office on Monday. They'd love to get you a higher price because they're in commission and they're basically specialists as well. They make a bonus too. So what do? See, in the link tree is an SSN and an SS5. And you have to understand that's how you get your 1040 tax return. And we are bonded up to 35 million apiece. Your first SS4, what does it say at the top? Come on, read it. It says employer, entity, individual person. Here's entity, here's person, here's the legal person. All right, again, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Simple. Now, we got to think about bankruptcy because I'm a firm believer of plan the problem. I would say never file bankruptcy. Never. Never. Never file bankruptcy. Unless they're taking your house today or this afternoon in court. You're going to garnish wages. Half the people that file bankruptcy went to an attorney and said, do I need a bankruptcy? What do you think they're going to sell you? An ice cream or a pickle or a banana? They told you what you don't need. Did you seal your record? There's the code right there, right there, right there. Corporation, you. Let's see. Should I bankrupt me, the corporation or division? See, me, I'll need one SSN. Corporation, they're going to get me anyway because the division, hell yeah. So if I'm managing entities like the banks or the cities do, they get rid of pieces. Whee! So we could disconnect an isolated division and throw the sucker away. And keep the other pieces. Now, let's give you some examples, okay? It's very simple. I created what's called Rapid Score. What does it do? Very simple. In escrow, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, hell, I lost count. Back in the 70s, part of the 80s, people had to close escrow. But the problem is no one told them about their debt to ratio, and they got sucked into an escrow. See, back then, if you're in an escrow, they took your deposit. If you didn't follow through the escrow, they could take your money. Gifted money, you had to come with that too. It had to come with dance pretty quick. Okay. Here is a 487. You see right there? 4 collection accounts. Because I have, and I'm an authorized affiliate, I got millions of dollars of credit. Would you like some? Simple. See, credit's a tool, not to abuse and use. All right, basically, we're going to leverage the hell out of it. So I got him a card off one of my cards and asked for separate billing. Because it's rapid rescore, right there in rapid rescore. It'll block your crappy credit and push your score up and away. Whee! Then I get a card for you because you don't have one. Then you get more cards, build you up and away. Here's a chapter 7. They didn't need it in the first place. Here's $500. They have no credit. See, rapid rescore does this to you. If you listen and do what you're told to do, it'll always push you up to 750 plus. Got it so far? Now, rapid, the rules and tools are on the right-hand side. Take a picture. Take a picture so you can understand it'll push things up, block crap, and get you another card. You rebalance your debt to ratio because most of your debt to ratio suck. There you go. If you allow the office, they have a nice program for about $1,500. They'll do a rapid rescore, the analyzation, rebuild all these pieces, and they're going to give you 10,000 in credit. Well, this time probably 5. Here's 999,000 bucks, so you get 10,000 in credit. Text Chris, you want it. All right, call the office, 800-254-9556, talk to David. So there I'm going to give you 10 times your money back. I've done this for 50 years. Let's give you up to 10 times your money back in programs for the hell of it. Every program gets rapid and rebuilt because we have to do that to be a CFO. Now, here's a procedure I want you to write down, if you would, please. I'd like you to take all your credit right now, cards, and utility bills. I'd like you to be paperless on everything. Automatic payment. Automatic payment. You never pay off credit cards at the end of every month. That's called stupid. I wrote the program called Fast Pay, Quick Pay for TRW, became a Sperian in '96. Now, what are we going to do? All right. Know what? We're going to have what? Automatic payment, paperless. What we're going to do next, we're going to make an extra payment on our credit cards weekly or bi-weekly. I don't care if it's 25 bucks because I wrote Fast Pay, Quick Pay. Got it so far? Then we're going to call 888-567-8688. We're going to remove ourselves from the national mailing list. That's how you're on the black web. You didn't stop the mail going everywhere. Isn't that good? Let's let everybody trade my information. Fundraisers in front of you. Call later today and opt out for 5 years, please. It's up to you. Now, procrastination is a killer of a dream. I'm sorry you're a procrastinator, most of you, because you are. It sucks. Why don't we repackage ourselves? Why don't we focus on family, God, family, money, and do it today? It's up to you. So it's been up to you. So if you don't have an irrevocable trust, we teamed up with Legal Shield. Take a picture. It's also in the link tree. Take a picture. Get your irrevocable trust for a couple $100. That's all it takes. Up to you. Warning, warning. I tell people what to do. I do a blueprint. We figure out what their past, present, future, and let's go get the dream. So I always tell people what to do because that's just me. See, I don't want to, I'm not, well, you could do this or that. Ooh, stop it. Just do what you're told. I don't have time for you to think half the time. My way, because your way sucks. Sorry, but it's true. What do we do? Okay. I went to this event. I was 17 and a half years old. I have 19 houses in my corporations. I'm just having fun. Drive my Lamborghini and Ferraris. Oh, goody, goody, goody. They still pay for them. $1,600 for a route. Okay. They make $300 as an average income per month. Okay. So what are you here? $1,600, $300 a month. How many months would it take me to break even? And the next month to be a profit? Wow, wow, wow. I said I'll take 10. I use my line of credit. Borrow money is not taxable. So I bought 10. Went back and forth all the time. Kept buying routes and other people's routes too. By the time I was done messing around, screwing around, being a puppet master, 22,000 pay funds, 6.6 million a month. I created auto income in 1987 again because I got them to accept credit reports with tax IDs. Maybe you'll listen and learn today and turn it up. I hope so. I pray to God you do. We play my way because your way what? I've written 67 books so far, 67. Can I buy all the books? But no answer. Sorry. Chris, help the guy, please. There you go. Okay, there's Chris's cell phone right there. Text him. David, answer the phone back there. Quit taking a nap. Text him. Okay, let's think. 67 bucks. We're having fun. I'm having fun. So let's understand something today. There's rules and tools. I want you to focus on rules and tools. What I said a minute ago, this is the actual thing you're going to see in a second too. You're going to take a picture of that. I want you to be prepared when I say to do something because I need you to do it now. See what happens for you, you got the ability to play the game to win. One of the books we're editing currently, all right, is a place called Always Good. Thank you, Jesus. Always good. So that's what's mean. Always good. So what do? Simple. As we play. To me, it's a mindset. I did things that pissed people off. I pissed off Ed Parker in his backyard one day. There was a branch and I spin kicked it. It was only about 12 feet. He came busting through the back door, broke his own damn screen. We don't do that. We don't kick above the waist. Okay. All right. I had to respect that, but I'm going to do it somewhere else. But that's what he wanted. Okay, no problem. So what do? I like goodies. Like goodies? I love goodies. I love goodies all the time. I don't own anything, but I got some goodies. I'm a puppet master. We're going to see it. We're going to believe it. Go get it. House, escrow, close homestead trust. You don't have a house? I'll show you how to use Pathlight, what I did when I came out of coma. They bought the house my wife wanted. And then they leased it to us, and we turned it to a mortgage in 12 months. Car, I already told you that. All right, money, we got to get money through credit. We're going to use credit from the corporation, write it all off. We're going to get a franchise, a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, storage unit, laundromat, car wash, apartment complex. We're going to get your score to 750 because I'm going to tell you what to do. And the team here is going to help you as well because it's called credit rebuilding, not basically repair. We're going to see it, believe it, go get it. Choice. What do we do? In the live stream and in the link tree, you have an SS4, you have an SS5, 10, 40, tax year, and SSN. Get these forms and download it because I need you to understand the crap you don't understand today. You never connect your damn dots. You're going to from now on. The SS4 has 1120. It's in the link tree as well. I want you to load yourself with knowledge and stop hiring a bunch of dingbats. Learn to play the right way. The kid book, the LL, any corporation you want, it's free. You just pay the filing fee to the state. Winning the credit game. You DM and I send you the mouse pad. I pay all the fee for you. Simple. There's the free book for the kids. Wednesday, we're at the school. I go to schools all the time, high schools, junior highs, and colleges, and I lecture, and I teach them how to play the game to win. I give the books for free to everybody. Always have, always will. A lot of the books, especially the kid book. That book's for you and your kids, and read it, please, and make some copies, put in your email, send it to everybody, everybody. What do we do? Simple. Now what happens? I don't want you hiring credit repair against federal law. And I'll show you that too. The book, Winning the Credit Game, I wrote the first one, was called Prove It or Remove It. When I helped set up the system in the 70s and 80s, I felt we had to counterbalance it. The law should be counterbalanced. So I basically wanted to write a book, Prove It or Remove It. So that's what I did. Oh, this car fluctuation 29% rule. Take a picture. It's a free download. Send it to everybody. Everybody. Give them all a damn copy. Why not? See, I really want to change the world. And I'm not just saying it. Isn't that fun? I don't like the clowns. Carlton Dennis doesn't know crap. He might be a good-looking dude, but his information out there is crap. I say it too. So does Ben Nader. That's crap. That's crap. I'm going to write off the chef in my house. I'm going to write off the Rolex. No. I'm going to write off the wedding. No. It's a bunch of hooey. And this circus clown in the corner, sell your car to the trust. He tells you he failed 19 times. Maybe the next guinea pig is you. This lady don't know crap. Cavill was in prison for 10 years after ripping off the United States of America for $300 million. He sees between walls. Wow. Dave Ramsey's the biggest liar on planet Earth, in my opinion. Liar. He finances everything. He's lied to you to make his $300 million. He's a lie inside of doo-doo, in my opinion. Well, the other lady, she's just a ding-dong, thinks she knows crap. Sorry. If you don't have the articles of a corporation or nonprofit, let's say you have your LLC, whatever you have today, okay, get a nonprofit. It's free. It's in the link tree. It's in the link tree. Now get it. California, the filing fee is $30. Mine was 10 when I did mine. Okay. You like goodies? I like goodies. Now, I have 21 cards in the car collection. If I was wearing a shirt like this, I'd wear a Rolex that matches the car and what I'm driving. All right, the Rolex is black, the black car, the white, and that's in the fine, but they're not mine. That's controlling 2.2 billion right there. It's only 1,013 divisions. Bum, bum, bum. It's meditation time. If you ever needed to call me personally in an emergency or anything else, we say, calling cards. Isn't that terrible? So you can get 10 minutes to call. They'll find a way to get that call that day that you need to have a call, no problem. It's not too cheap, it's okay. I'm $5,000 an hour, by the way, if you don't know that, and $50,000 a day. 3 calls, 6 calls, 12 calls. If you're in a coaching program, if you need to talk to me in between the 4 weeks, because every 4 weeks we're on a coaching call, all right, guess what? You can get a calling card, but it's like $1,000 for 10 calls. People seem to do both because they want to talk to me every time they get stuck on something. Okay, no problem. Focus in chapter 18. Chapter 18. Focus chapter 18. A corporation's what? Come on, it's right there. It says right there, black and white. I learned this when I was 7.5 years old, listening to a poker game. Corporation legal person may sue or be sued. So guess what? If you got a corporation or LLC, they're going to sue you. My college professor, one of the law professors, I debated him. I liked him. He was highly intelligent. He's brilliant. But I asked him a basic question. The basic question is, when did the LLC, LLPC, corporate cross nonprofit PC grow hands? When did it grow hands? When did it grow hands? And he goes, what do you mean grow hands? I said, the moment you sign the bank account, you're a duck and a sheep. The moment you sign the lease of a building, the car, the credit card, the loan, you're a duck and a sheep. You got 26 ding-dongs in social media. You're going to bankrupt and get another one. Yeah, they're going to get you anyway. Isn't that fraud? So what are we going to do? I want you to write down Puppet Master. Puppet Master. 72 divisions create 1 million a month. So let's break it down very simple, okay? Because numbers never lie. Only people lie. That's what I've said for 50 years. If I have 3 divisions right here, 3 divisions, that creates me $300,000 in credit. That equals $30,000 of income per month. You do what you're told. 6 divisions equals $600,000 a month, and that equals about $60,000 a month. 9 divisions is about $100,000 a month of credit, equals $100,000 of income. So you can design your income if you want to. Now this is 9 lines of credit. Let's write down 9 here and 9 locations of something. There's 9 again. So 18 divisions creates up to $100,000 a month income. If I have 72 divisions, I create $1 million a month. So you design what you want. It's structure, finance, dream. Structure, finance, dream. So you have to decide what you want as a structure to finance the dream. The reality is going to be up to you. You're going to be a corporate creative. We're going to write it all off. Being a puppet master, you got to get to $5 million to be a puppet master. Be a CFO for both sides. You're in charge. It's about damn time you stand up and man up, woman up to be in charge of your life. It's God, family, and money. He gave you the ability to look at structure, finance, dream. It's right there, right there. Structure, finance the dream. No structure? That's why you're going to fall in your assets. Here's the 10 opportunities. Write it down. Take a picture. Did David get the call?
I think so.
Right? You want to walk back to recruiting and say, David, you get the call?
I'm texting with him.
Okay, good. Here's our problem we got. You want to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to say hell no. 97% fail. They fail. When you wasted $10,000 to $30,000 listening to, all right, Grant and that blah, 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 X crap, or Brandon and his partner, blah, 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 $30,000 per weekend, all you heard is a bunch of blah, 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 blah. Grant's thing, hey, you got to hear all these famous people say how they got to go and what they had to do. You find that online for free. 142 people want their money back. Oh, this, Grant, we got this Alex, got the thing on his nose. Wow, we're going to listen to him too. You got 12 people online saying, I never got my books. I got a box empty, but I pay $6,000 for an empty box. If he's not going to read you the damn book, why would you spend all this damn money? I don't get it. You only got to give him a second chance. He's a drunk driver. He almost killed 3 people. That's why he's a drug dealer. She retired from that. Now she sells you a bunch of hooey. So I guess you want hooey, huh? The clowns. Boring and steady. You being responsible for you. If you want, I'll teach you how to do it all the work. I'm online 6 days a week for free, 50 years. Find someone who ever knew what I know. And online all the time, they're not. They don't do it for free. They want money. I want some money for these employees to get a paycheck. Their bonuses, I don't get a paycheck. Why would I want one of those? If we do it together, you're going to elect me as a CFO. I want you to get the $250,000 loan at American Express. I want your money in escrow. What do? Every application for the last 19 years has division process. You're not even paying attention. Here it is on American Express. Again, what do? It's simple. I had the applications for cash credit being affiliate 19 years ago, put division process on the applications. Yeah, pandemic slowed us down, so did coma for me. What do we do? American Express right there. What is it? They're trying to give you 99. This is ridiculous. Why would I want 99 cards? I don't understand that. Makes no sense to me. Watch. I use my wife's cards as an example. I use mine all the time too, because I don't like saying, "Do you really have the cards?" I'm not going to put this ugly, gold card behind me and say 950,000. That's BS. That's a friggin' lie. They took it away from him 3 damn years ago. I don't like lies. You see, American Express is a pain in the ass act. All right, these are 100,000 paid over time limit. Okay, if you use more than that, they're going to raise you and audit you. They're going to do a review. Going to close the sucker down. You bring your score down, they shrink your limit too. So guess what? My wife's cards, they're 100,000 each paid over time limit. Whee! Right there. What if I get it through the corporation? There's 100,000. What if I get the platinum above? That's 200,000. Okay. What if I do it per division? Wow. See, I can daisy chain a card off of a card. I wrote the rules in 89 of that too. But after I set up tax ID in 87. See, I'm kind of a smart guy. I've been a consultant for many companies, Apple, Boeing, all right, IBM, Toll Brothers. I helped Disney solve the problem once. I even helped Mattel solve the tax problem, gave my opinion back in the 70s and 80s. These are cards. Damn. Pick a card. So I got 3 of these suckers. That's 300,000. I can create 300,000 of income, 10,000 per division. 6, 9, what do you all the extras? Whee! See the subdivision process. It's like daisy chaining credit from a profit to a nonprofit corporation. See, once you get your foundation and dream, you can't screw it up anymore. It's really hard to screw it up. Again, as you plan the problem. I have a division, it's all screwed up. The tenant didn't pay, they didn't, oh my God, it's what I do. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and throw the sucker away. Then I get to take it as a loss anyway. Whee! See, your problem is you don't have to play. What's your problem? Oh, here, you didn't play with me. I've been out there for 50 years. Where the hell you been? I'm the number one consultant worldwide, by the way, the largest red state in the world. And maybe you should have found me a long time ago. Oh, you like watching clowns. Okay. All right. They're everywhere out there. Would you like a platinum, personal, or business, and expense cards or division cards? What would you like? Let me know, please. That's all I do on my dashboard. I'm an affiliate. You want gold card too? Wow. $250,000. They named it after me. The blueprint loan. I was told by 3 people. Okay. See, you get 250,000 installment loans. I could take it based in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. So if I use that check, all right, the blueprint loan, and I put it into an escrow, I'm using borrowed money. It's not taxable. The escrow closes. Management company demands to pay that payment before they pay you a damn dime on a monthly basis. They don't let you pay the payment. I don't think they're dumb enough to give you control of that. Sorry. So they don't let you. So we wrote the rules and tools. Now, you got to have 100,000 in and out of your bank account. You have to have 30 transactions at least. I use my petty cash account some of my clients. Last month, 215, 61,000, 61,000. So here's 330,000 from some clients that are special clients. They get into programs. This helps me be the CFO to help them too. Make me a CFO. I can use my goodies for you too. We get to play. So you can find a way by talking to a specialist today. If they answer the phone, I hope they do. 800-254-9506 or text Chris. He's right there. Right there, right there. So the bottom line is simple. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I don't own a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, but I want to offset taxes. So pay tax or buy a Lamborghini Ferrari for the corporation, or buy a spaceship, or buy 44 billion. Wow. These people cannot stop the bouncing ball. That's why they don't give up. Warren Buffett will do what he does today till the day he's gone when he's 150 years old. Simple. We play. I don't have the ownership of anything. It's terrible. It's terrible. I have the keys. My first car is a Quintas Lamborghini. See, I'm the guy that's not full of crap. I got the keys, but it's not mine. I got the keys, but it says Reynolds University, on the license plate. In the back of the car, in the front and back, it's a marketing tool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? How many goodies would you like? How many would you like? Oh, I got Harleys. We should have those who the love rides, chalk rides, Spurgeon, and everything else. I got to do St. Jude's and raise some money. I'm forced to drive them on a Sunday too. Wow, wow, wow. God's gift. The mansion. See, at the time, I got houses in Havasu, Big Bear, all over the place, having fun. God's gift. This is a weekend house, simple. Where do you park your yachts again? I park mine in my backyard. Where you park yours? I like backyards. I take my wife on Friday or Saturday to Captain Jack's around the corner. Nice dinner. I can't write it off. So when you hear Carlton Dennis and that crap, write out. No, no, no. You can't write it off. That's a dinner with your sexy wife because you married her for life, and we get to play all day. So it is. The yachts, the race boats. Damn, I like those things. My beautiful wife in the helicopter too, and the big building Lamborghini too. Let's play. See, I'd had some garages for my wives. 21 cars in the car collection. Oh, wow. When I built this sucker, I had to have 4 lots. Why? I wanted my helicopter pad right next to it. Isn't that fun? Because it's windy on the hill, I put the pool on the side. And I made the skylights and everything look like the sky. This what? The clouds. The clouds. Aren't the clouds coming in? Okay. See, I like goodies. Like goodies? You like goodies yet? Do you want to be a millionaire? Say hell no. Say hell no. I want to be a puppet master. I want to own 9 locations and 9 lines of credit. I want 100,000 a month. There you go. Be an entrepreneur. It's like, oh my goodness. Ah. You'll feel like that almost every day until you get your first 2 or 3 million. Simple. Do you have the guts? Do you know what it takes? There's a difference. As a little boy, being used and abused, it sucked. They'd ask, being nosy, how you doing, little boy? Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Leave me alone. I want him to leave me alone. Go to the library. I'd hide at the library. I'm going to write your list for you. If you get into coaching, we're going to listen to your past, present, and future. Then we're going to look at your goals. Then I'm going to write your list for daily, weekly, and project list. Then I'm going to tell you what to do. Every 4 weeks, you're going to do it and come back and say, what did I did and what do you accomplish? I give you assignments to do what you need to do. I don't want you to think. Most time you think you screwed up. Sorry. Glenn had a problem. I saw him in his car outside Long Beach Marriott, there every day, every Saturday for 32 years. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, my wife let me off my job. He lived in the damn car for 3 damn years. I yelled at him. It's terrible. Man up! Get off your assets and go get it. Now! Get over the workshops. You have kids? Yeah, I got a son. Where's he live? In the car. A man and a woman have to fight for their kids and their family or die. Freeway Ricky Dickie Ross. I gave him $3 million of credit after prison for 20 years. Whee! Thomas was in prison for 26 years. He wanted dump truck business like Dad had. Okay, got his brand new dump truck in 6 months. Michael, God rest his soul, he was a client too in some corpse. My wife cried for about a week. Dr. Lucky and I set up a hospital in Fiji Islands. Kids are dying of gum disease. Arnold actually wanted to be on the board. Isn't that fun? I did 3 presidents of the United States of America. Fishburne's mommy sweet. All right, Clinton, is your own opinion. What do we do? Costner. Giovanni for Pixar. College professor, Biola University. Wow, he dedicates a book to me. Superman from Gold's Gym. You kick ass and motivate, he says to Ray. Coconut Bay, God rest his soul. I got her $1 million too as well. See, I can help anybody get there if they pay attention and open up these. Pretty simple to do. But again, I incorporate Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels too. Whee! Your problem is you. Let's give you a history lesson for a second. 32, we had prohibition. 34, we had the Gold Act. Roosevelt took all the gold, confiscated it. Hell, Nixon took it out in 71. Now let's watch. In 1971, this became a Federal Reserve note. It's a legal tender. It's not even money anymore. Hasn't been money since 71. There you go. And this is the difference between you signed SS5 or mommy did it at the hospital. When Nixon took the standard out, the hospital told every woman had a baby, it's mandatory. She must sign the SS5 for the baby so you can bond the baby. It just came out. And welcome to the world. 35 million apiece. We're about 37 trillion in debt. It sucks. I was born in a taxi, Gardena, on the way to Gardena Hospital. I'm a United States citizen. I want to help the world. But I want a damn note back. I do not want to help anybody unless they write me a promissory note. We would not have a deficit that had a damn promissory note. Hell, at least Nixon had what's called coupons for the American people. I've been trying to get old Trump and say, do coupons for everybody. They say we solve a lot of problems. So in 19, what? 34, 1971. Oh, what? See, the SS5 is right there, right in front of you. The SS5 equals the SSN and 1040 tax return. You got your job. Fantastic. Oh, goody. It's not even your number. You compare SS4 to SS what? 5. Employer, entity, individual, person. Are you a person? Oh, it's right there. All right, entity, it's right here. Corporation right there, right there. We get to play my way. Your way sucks. I told you didn't connect your damn dots. You didn't connect your dots. Now, listen to what I have to say, please. I would like you to really listen. The LLC, it's going to charge you that 15.3% tax, employment tax. Let's pull a draw. Let's have our kids ride. Stop the crap. It's a bunch of circus clowns. You're going to take the LLC and you're going to turn it to an S corp because I said so. Then it's going to say you must have a reasonable compensation. You're going to get a paycheck. Your husband's giving you money back and you're going to break even. There's your reasonable paycheck. The C corp is going to be an S as well, single filing. Isn't that fun? Until you get your first 3 to 5 million. Then we're going to play. Then we're going to talk about Nevada when you get to 3 to 5 million. Until then, hell no. They're going to come get you. They put it out this last week. They're going to get you for having what? LLCs and they'll say you don't file your tax return. See, they track us. You don't realize it, do you? We're going to look at the 1244. The IRS allows us to take all this piece and put it into S. Wow, wow, wow. You can even be a lousy bookkeeper. Hopefully you're not. The lack of knowledge is what makes people what? They do what? I gotta say dumb because they don't like that word. When I say it, I get this 5-minute spanking. Gary Vee says that's their grandmother, and I get a spanking for saying that word. Oh well, I can't say it. I can't say it because they get in trouble. So this is classes all day on Saturday because it's fun getting goodies. I like goodies. You like goodies? How about we go to tax balancing today? It's today. It's today. It's $2,500. There you go. If you DM me, and you get your mouse pad, get your information, call the office. Now, I might even waive the fee for those who are not in coaching today. But it's up to you. It's up to you. If not, I would tell you to scan and take a picture of this. So it lets us text you or basically email you right away. And that's what we get to do. If you do it today, we'll probably waive that fee just for you because you're special. Now, flippity-dippity doos. I have a problem. I got all these properties and these mansions and all this stuff. I'm going crazy in irrevocable trust. But again, I was 21. I got tired of doing flippity-dippity doos. Okay, why? Because they're a pain in the ass. You have to concentrate on a tenant. Always let you down. So at 21, I decided to be the bank. See, the buyer's a liar, the agent's a liar, the broker's a liar too. So it's a contractor. And all these dumb people in 2008, how dumb could you be? Stated income, countrywide. This is plain dumb. I tell everybody, no. So what do? I want to become the bank. I sold a car, got the first loan. I got $413 a month. Sold a house, got $1,200 a month for the hell of it. See, I created a firm called Assignment of Mortgage. I want to be the bank. So it's called the Assignment of Mortgage, Assignment of Asset. Hey, all my forms were at the stationery store years ago. It's kind of fun if you want to play. That's another way to do auto income, by the way. Where's chapter 18? What are we going to do? It says what? These are what? Legal what? Okay. Division process. First of all, we're going to do what I tell you to do about the corporation or the LLC. These categories here are here. We're going to have 4 opportunities to do 4 things. That's it. It's only 4 things. Buffer tax, no tax due to your profit. Corporate credit. Well, let's do some corporate credit. Let's get millions of dollars. I've been collecting this stuff since I was a kid. Get you more. Kind of fun. So what do? We use corporate credit. To buy the car, fleet, price, tax ID, and hotel gives a free buffet. Divisions are the line of defense. The line of defense is very simple. They're cheap. They're multiple functions, multiple credit reports. I like that. Buy wholesale price. We get to play in real estate, separate liability. Woo, doggy. No one teaches division process. Why? Because they don't understand it. I invented it in 85, 86, got it approved by all 50 states. There's your line of defense. You got a problem, you give her a damn piece, you keep the other pieces. This is a damn game. It's about time you become a puppet master and win the game. That's an umbrella time. We play my way. We go back to original, simple, winning the game of business. When I wrote this, Winning Game of Business, I was 15 years old. I'm having fun because I'm researching law and accounting and I'm creating things that don't exist. Okay. Now remember, 9 divisions is 9 lines of credit, 9 locations, that's 18. See, numbers never lied to me, only people do. So I have to look at this structure, what I really want. You design your income based on your structure, build your finance and dream. It's up to you do it. All right. 18 equals 100,000 a month. 72 is $1 million a month. You decide what you want, but it's going to be up to you. It's always been up to you. So we structure this. Understand something. This is in my book almost 50 years ago. Just having fun. Why not? Corporation, division, and subdivisions. I had to create subdivisions because I bought that apartment complex in Fullerton, California, through a corporation. Every tenant had to sign a different agreement. I got $16 million credit that way. Is that okay? 16 million. We play. I had a problem in 1988. I mean, come on. 1987, I get divisions and I get basically the authorization to put credit cards on tax IDs, no problem. 88, I got 53 million of credit. See, these things are just timelines and how it works. What happened? I got $53 million of credit cards. They're restricted my limits because I didn't use them all. That would happen to you being a dummy paying it off every month. I read a book called Buckets of Money. Buckets of money. Okay. What happens? All right. Take the parent company, 100,000. All right. Loan it out. Every division, I daisy chained the hell out of the credit. This is out of 53 million. It took 4.6 million. I loaned it out as buckets of money. I showed this to Russ Dalby. He had this toolbox for note crap. I was coaching their coaches, and that's kind of fun. This is 190,000 a month. Is that good? Is that good? 190,000 a month. 4.6 million. So let's watch timelines. Pretty simple. The notes then became what? $1.1 billion. So here I set up the dashboard, got credit cards, 53 million credit cards. In 1989, within a year and a half, what did I do? I daisy chained the hell out of it and did the assignment of mortgage. I created a form called Homestead Blocker. Oh yeah, chattel mortgage. UCC1. So if they don't pay, I get all the goodies. I turn that into a notes of over $1.1 billion. We can play my way if you want. How you doing with your way? I don't want to be a millionaire, Ray. I want to be a puppet master. I want 100,000 a month. Then I want $1 million. I want to build it up and away because everything I've done in the past, I fell on my assets too. I don't want to be like you. Be like you. Run your damn race. Structure builds finance and dream. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. Now, I would think your children should have a division of your corporation, son or daughter. I would like your grandkids to have one too. I would like them to learn what I teach you to teach them. Is that okay? All right, division process. I have to put $2,000 on a division that's set up for Aspiring, Equifax, and TransUnion business reports. That's what I have to do. Divisions are $1,000 each. So you need 9 of them, $4,500. You want 18? It's going to cost you 10 grand. There you go. But again, what have we been doing for this month? Because it's my birthday month. Being silly. 9 divisions, $19.99. That's ridiculous. 18 divisions, what? $24.99? Crazy, huh? So what happens? That's in the link tree. If you did it today with Chris or David or by Zelle or card, I'll let it be both because I want them to basically get some bonus money today too. Simple, because I don't get a paycheck. So you get Zelle $9.99, get 9 divisions. You get Zelle $14.99, get 18, sorry. Or you can use a card. All right, that's a Chris or David today because I want them to get bonus money. All right, we're trying to make a goal for this last week. Journey, nobody give a damn. Nobody give a damn. I'm born in a taxi, puts me in a trash can outside Guardian Hospital. All right, they found out who she was. They made her pick me back up. Then she gave me Mrs. Hope, the she devil from hell. Wow. Kind of sucks. Mrs. Hope, this is Richard Famous Hope people, by the way. Saying she's been taking the kids. She's using the hell out of me, abusing me. She dropped me off right down to Beach Pier. I was 3.5 years old. She rolled down the window. Her eyes went red. If you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'll leave you there to die. That's what she said. Isn't that sweet? I ran over to her down to Beach Pier. I was warm. No, there was cold. There was this little fan by this little hot dog stand. I got warm. I saw Marina Del Rey, Torrance Rocks, Pass Verdes, and Rat Beach. Okay. You know what? I got caught stealing off the pier. I'm a thief. I was hungry. I was 3.5 years old. No one said, where's your mommy and dad? No one give a damn. He grabbed my hand. What am I going to do? All he can say is, boy. He said it 3 times, boy. All right, take out the trash or I'll call the police. They're going to throw me to the sharks, so I don't know what's on the other side of the pier. Let's see, what did I do? Boy, take out the trash or what? He'll call the police. You know what I did? I hadn't called the police. No, I took out the damn trash. I was known as boy until I was 9.5 years old on Reynolds Beach Pier. I knew all the owners. Tony's, I go to their house in the Mansion Palace, ready to shovel, you know what, on the weekends. Boy. I got the magazines. How the hell do they get their money? How do they get their money? That's what I want to find out. Mrs. Hope put me in the garbage cans behind the grocery store. Every day she'd go to find grocery stores, put me in the garbage can. Get all that food in my feed it to. She enjoyed being that devil. Okay. I wrote something when I was a kid and the teacher took it and threw it away. Is God the Santa Claus for grown-ups? I'm just asking the question. Is God the Santa Claus for grown-ups? That's what I asked the question of. She threw it away. Okay, I recall. I wrote it anyway. What do? There's a Baptist church by the park outside Redondo Beach Pier. It burned down part of it and they had to rebuild it again years later. I'm 4 years old, roaming the streets. Nobody gave a damn. Okay. I walked by and she said, son. I said, ma'am, do not call me son. I can't stand that word. All right, I cannot stand that word, son. My son, I love that. For me, hell no. I didn't even got a mommy and a daddy. So that word pisses me off when they refer to me. So she says, young man, I got this book for you. It's got all the answers you ever need. Fantastic. Thank you, ma'am. They're all Baptist church singing and dancing. Hey, yeah. Jesus. Okay. They gave me the book. She gave me the book. I'm trying to find a trash can. I want to rip it up and burn that sucker. I want it gone. Hey, I'm 4 years old. I dared to look in the book. And I asked the question. And I said, God, are you real? Where's my mommy and daddy? Why am I being used and abused? You didn't have a trash can. What are you doing with me? Where's mine? So from that moment on, I got visions. I've been saying that since I was a kid. I'd explain visions and people don't believe it. I watch a movie or a show with my wife and my kids, and I tell them what's happening before the movie starts. That's not possible. I can tell you when the train's coming by, before it comes by. I have so many weird things that I can do. I have to shut up because they thought it was retarded. I just thought they were dumb. Okay. So I read the book. The voice inside went bigger, louder. The voice you turned off, by the way. Most of you did. Karate Studio by the studio in Torrance did their moves 3 days outside the door. I thought he was going to kill me. Came out with this black belt on. Wait, don't get free lessons there. Go clean the place. Became the janitor. Oh, hiya! I lived in this crappy house, 181st Street. They paid $6,700 for that ugly house. Now it's worth $1 million something. I got to go to Edison Elementary, around the corner. Isn't that fun? See, teachers didn't like me. Most of them didn't like me at all. I remember Miss Papelka in front of the whole school. Young man, why are you wearing the same pants for 3 months? Well, thank you for embarrassing me, ma'am. The only pants I got. Maybe you buy me a pair of pants. Or ask the damn question instead of embarrassing me. Mrs. Goodwin, go to the recess. Oh, young man, come over here. How did you break into my desk? Nobody get that test right. Nobody get all those answers right away. How did you break into my desk and it's relocked? How did you do that? I did it in my head. No, it's not possible. Other, again, C- lousy teachers, crappy teachers. She sent me to the principal's office. I got to watch what I say here because I get banned all the time. They had a paddle. They can spank you 3 times. Wasn't very nice. Oh, well. What can I say? What can I do? The teacher's a piece of, you know what, to me. Then she said, our first president was George Washington. I raised my hand. She goes, Ray, we don't need your answer. Ma'am, you're wrong. Do not correct me in my class. I'm all that in a bag of chips. Okay. I couldn't stop. Sorry, it was just wrong. She kept going to George Washington first. No. His name was John Hanson, man. Principal's office. Whack, whack, whack. Here we go again. Your president was John Hanson, ladies and gentlemen. You did your damn homework. That's your first president. Simple. Not George Washington. Now, Edith, she ran our country for 17 months because our president had a stroke. She was telling everybody what to do. Everybody paid attention to her. She didn't use an auto pen. She was right up front with everybody. No auto pen back then. Wow. We, again. Now, in the first grade on Delane Street, okay, all right, having problems and all this stuff, and I got after the coma, all right, They said he has to pick a hand. Joanne took me down and said, "No, pick a hand. Pick his best hand." All right. Ma'am, he's writing the same thing, identical, and it's perfect handwriting. What do we do? Pick a hand. Pick right, because everybody right. And I said, no. I'm gonna look at it. No, 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 I will not pick a hand because I'm different than you. Because you're what? I'm thinking to myself, you're just stupid. So I never picked a hand. I write both hands at the same time, having fun. Now, here's another reason that God saves my life. I don't know why, but he did. Here's basically 1973. I work for TGNY. You can look online, it's right there for you. All right, I'm the stock boy. I get to do all this and pass out flyers. But I'm in the sixth grade. And what do? The teacher asked me to help a little bit. And one teacher was mean to me. She actually put me in a special class because I said, that's not a nice thing to do, but she did. She didn't like me. I went to the restroom and these bullies were beating up the retarded kid. And I took care of the bullies. I figured I'm going to get kicked out of school. I went to the principal and said, I'm sorry. He shook my hand and said, thank you. He said, thank you. Wow. I thought I was in trouble for beating up the bullies. Every kid will want to play with me in recess. Then how to fight. When you go to school and watch Torrance and Long Beach, you better learn kick it or run. I'd rather kick it than run. So what did I do? At the end of the year, here's our governor, Brown. Ray Reynolds, can you come up to the podium, please? Our governor. Okay, where's your mommy and daddy? I don't have any. Don't you know that? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. They're just shitheads. Okay. Now here's the teachers and principals giving me an award. Did I get a thing? Did I say SHIT? Chris, what is it?
It says
Don't tell me we had a calendar or something.
hate speech or hateful behavior.
I didn't do hate. Ay. Gary can say after your grandma, and I can't say crap.
Your access to go live and multi-guest will be restored on the 17th.
Where's hate speech? Where am I clicking this thing up here?
Submit an appeal.
It said hate speech is removed, so hit submit. Can you hit submit?
Yeah, 1 second though, because I'm gonna.
Screenshot it?
I was pausing the other platforms.
So I can't go back on TikTok to the 17th?
Thank you.
Damn, I can't win. I made sure I didn't say anything louder than anything else. How's it hate speech?
Sure. You're live.
I'm live on YouTube.
You're
Fantastic.
live on YouTube. You're live on LinkedIn. You're live on a bunch of platforms. Right?
Well, that's good. How do we see the people?
It doesn't have the comment section right here. Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, so we can answer questions for people if they have a question.
Yeah, there.
Okay. All right, so I'm live.
Yes, you are.
Okay, how do you make the screen normal screen?
Either that one or that one.
That one there. How do you make me bigger? Because that's as big as I get.
Well, that's as big as you get until I zoom in.
Okay, then use that right there. No, the other one that had both.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how do we tell everybody to go to YouTube?
We have people in all platforms right now, but I'm gonna post something on. I'll post something on TikTok, or
I got banned for saying something I don't know I said. Okay.
we can go back and listen after this. You definitely have.
Johnny, I'm going to tell you, share you live on X platform.
Because we're live on X. We're live on. See, people are already commenting. TikTok is full of Karens supposed to have freedom of speech.
Someone saying there or something?
That's what Sheena said.
Wow. I get tired of being kicked in the gut.
We still have a lot of people live right now.
Okay, all right, let me refocus. I just want to hit the karate bag 10 times and probably, never mind. Anyway, back to this story. It's very simple, okay? All I can tell you is God saved my life a million times. Why? It's simple. All right, while I'm at school helping the kids, I got the award that year, no problem. This day, very simple, on March 27th, I always remember the day. I went back to go to work afterwards and someone tied everybody up and killed them all. I'm not allowed to say kill, I guess, and what the truth, right? I can't say that word on TikTok, right?
TikTok.
Hopefully the other ones I can just say because it's the truth. It's right there. It's what it says. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's what happened to all the employees. I'm lucky I didn't go to work that day. God saved my life a million times. All I can do is tell you the truth. And that's very simple. July, all right, 4th, 2009, my yacht in the backyard. My beautiful wife, everything I touch turns to gold, hundreds of millions of dollars, always has, always will. That's just me. God gave me the ability to create and understand all these pieces, 100%. I got to be in a coma. I get to hear my wife sign a POA. Sucks. My life was stolen. What do? I got to come back. Got to come back. What? No, understand. My wife says, let's contact your family. Maybe they want to get to know you actually exist or you're there. Simple. We reached out, and I reached out to my great grandmother. She's Nancy Rando Farms. She got a plaque from the President of the United States of America, 102 years old. She wanted nothing to do with me, neither is Florence Bishop. Josh Flagg of that TV show, his grandmother was my grandmother's best friend. They're doing billions. So what happened next? It's very simple. I reached out to my mommy and my daddy. We got a knock on the door. It's the police. Sweetheart, they want to talk to us both. My father and mother in 2011, coming from coma, gave us both a restraining order and a gag order. We can't tell you who they are. All right. And they gave us a restraining order. I'm a son of a what? That's lousy people. Sorry if it's true. So I've been shot, been knifed. Nobody gives a damn. But I had to fight through the pain because I want to take care of my family. My son, he saved my life many times. In the last many years after coma, it's like just give up sometimes. But then I do a couple things. I think of my son, my 5 daughters, and I remember my daughter's shoe that was on the floor of the garage that day. Finding out it's not my house anymore, and I paid cash for it. So we got a choice. Choice is simple. We can reach the dream if we put our minds to it. The Guinness Book of Records came out that day, and he pissed me off, and he says, where's the wires? It's a limited building. So these people on the side, they went in the way. I just jumped up and kicked the lights and split kicked the lights. They're only 13 feet. So we have no choice. Fight through the pain, become a puppet master, and change your life starting today, and go back to what you did yesterday. Was it working for you? I tried to reach out to my grandfather. Okay. He won the Olympics in 1932. His name is Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. I think he looks like Al Capone. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. He won the Olympics in 32. Who knows? So today you got the phone number at the office, 800-254-9506. The ultimate goal is very simple. If we do this right away, what do we get to do? Well, there's two things you can't do. These are my rules. Do not apply during the program, and do not jack up your credit cards any more than they are today. If you do, I have to charge a fee to reload the system. If not, you don't pay a fee, then I close your case. I have 9 turds giving me crap because they screwed up my program. It's not my fault, it's their fault. Credit repair is a fraud. Fraud. The Federal Trade Commission says it's fraud. They're supposed to be nonprofit. Nonprofit. Okay, they're supposed to have a 501c3. They're not collecting money up front. They're supposed to be bonded and registered in the Attorney General's office. They're not that. Unfortunately, they lie a lot. That's how it works. So today, share the live. Get the free mouse pad. Get the books for the kids. Get the LLC, LLP, C Corp, nonprofit articles for free. Winning the credit game, free. Do yourself a favor. DM, you get the mouse pad. Simple. There's the book for the kids and for you, Rules and Tools, free. There's a credit book. Winning the credit game, free. Simple. There's a mouse pad. I'll ship and pay the whole cost for you. Just to try to change your life. Referrals, we get you to about 10%, if not more. All right, we'll build your credit, put you in programs as well. What do? We play the game. Chapter 18 is what I focused on as a kid. I found that out when I was 7.5 years old. It's a legal person, may be sued. Very simple, play the game. My question to the college professor years ago was, when did the LLC, C Corp, S Corp grow hands? See, they did not. So that means if you sign it, the lease in the building, the car, and the credit card, they're going to get you. Again, that's what happens. Most people, they do one thing at the kitchen table. They basically say, honey, we're going to start a business with our friends and family today. Let's jack up our cards, drop our score, can't get stuck, can't get anymore. Let's hog our house, all be done. Simple. That's what people do. Most of you did the same thing, sorry to say, but it's true. Like I said earlier, SS5 equals SSN 1040. SS4 is 1120. They're in the link tree for you too. You teach how to play my way. Get a job. What happens? They take your paycheck. They give you the leftover. The SS4 says employer. Employer. It says entity. It says individual person. Very simple. All right. Basically, it's in bankruptcy. You got to think, with that case, you're forced into a bankruptcy. Protect your family. There's the code. Again, we showed this earlier too. How we can get credit for anybody, no matter what you have. What do? Simple. Rapid Rescore was created by me for one reason, because people got stuck in the escrows. I was always brought into governments or states or business and all kinds of like tier W stuff to think differently than most people, because I do. So I came up with Rapid Rescore. I came up with gifted money because I got stuck in that as well. So what we get to do, there's the rules and tools on the right-hand side for you. So as we play this game, it's simple. We get to play the game to win. I just want you to have a Rapid Rescore to block your crap and build your score up. Get green lights to rebalance your debt. You need help, they'll rebuild it, and the paralegals, they'll make sure that everything, prove it or remove it, and they'll go through the process and Rapid Rescore. And as a bonus, we give you $10,000 of credit, 10 times your investment. When I got certified by the NACB, because I created the 29% rule, all right, green, yellow, and red. Simple. We play. I've always called it raise rules and tools because it makes sense to me. Okay? So it's the 29% rules and tools. Remember, all cards fluctuate but 2. So that's why you need a sticky behind your credit card. Sticky. Every time, sticky. Very simple. Gold and platinum do not fluctuate. They don't use utilization. But again, we don't try to make them more than $100,000, so they'll never be more than that. Let's get the blueprint loan. That's how it works. Here's what I'd like you to take a picture of right now. It's very simple. That is what you use rules and tools. $500 card, 145, 2,580, 5,014.50, 25,072.50. Those are the numbers to focus on. So you want to make sure of one thing. TikTok is full of, okay, there's that comment thing. I don't know. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. If you got any ideas what I said wrong, let me know, please.
I'm going to go back and check.
Okay? I don't get it. So before you jack up your credits, please do one favor. All right, increase your limits, because you can on dashboards and phone calls without inquiries if you know what you're doing. It has not changed. It's 29%. I wrote it in the 70s and 80s. Green, 30s yellow, 50s red. It's very simple. Rules and tools, they never taught you. Procrastination is the killer of a dream. Let's not procrastinate at all. Let's repackage ourselves. Let's become puppet masters. You don't have the irrevocable trust. Hey, Legal Shield does it for a couple $100. They'll help you as well. It's up to you. Warning, because I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm always telling people what to do. We'll have a blueprint call. We'll talk about things and figure out what we need to do next. When I found out and heard, listen carefully. I'm 7.5 years old. Mrs. Hope had a poker game every Wednesday night. Here you got Dan Blocker, Michael Landon, Ted Turner, Jane Fonda, and the producer of Gunsmoke Mission Impossible at this poker game, and other people too. There was a lady who became an attorney. So I'm listening in the corner. She told everybody, don't talk to that piece of, in the corner. That's what she said. But I heard a corporation is a legal person. So I went to the library the next day. I wanted to figure out how to get out of hell. I realized I had to be a puppet master. Because when I milled yards and sold seeds of clackers, she took my $52, said I'm paying rent. Savings bonds, I bonds, double E bonds. There's your SS5 form in the link tree. There's your SS4 in the link tree. Connect to the 1040. There's one of those too as an example. The goal is to help everybody with all the information they can because they realize one thing. You're going to find out I'm a guy that's not full of crap, and I'm not going to play the 22% of circus clowns on TikTok. But again, what do we do? Simple. It says employer, entity. This is an entity. This is a legal person. We have the right to do this if we want to do this. It's called tax balancing, by the way. Because right now, you're probably most of the time scared. Being scared sucks. I wrote the dashboard in 87, allowing tax IDs, people, corporation, division, process, subsidiary. I wrote the rules, tools, simple. We play my way. And the look at 750 is the dashboard I like. I like the company because they have all 3 agencies. I don't like Credit Karma because they only have 2. They've been indicted 6 times. They have no founder to help you. And look who's going to tell you what to do. I like that. Chase looks at Aspirin, right? Credit Karma is a piece of crap, in my opinion, but that's just me. If you want Analytical to call you every 46 days, it will. Every 46 days. They charge between $25 to $50 a month based on the program you get into. They even help you with Dun & Bradstreet, Aspirin, Transit, Equifax, business reports. I do consulting for them all the time too. House. When I was a kid, I moved 24 times by 11.5 years old. A lot of shit. Can I say shitty people on these dashboards?
Yes, on TikTok, on YouTube, it's fine.
I can say shitty people. I'm afraid to say anything. Boo! All right, it's terrible. House. It's escrow, close, homestead, trust. Husbands and wives can't buy it together because they have to plan the problem. Lose the house, they report it to the wife. The IRS is a 1099-C. You have a credit problem and not respond. No. Car? Why would anybody be dumb enough to buy a car and then put their name on it? I'm sorry. Did you do dumb? Probably. The word and please never use and on any. I don't give a damn if it's an attorney, CPA, and they say the word and, you sign it, you call me anytime 24/7. I will get basically on that phone and kick their assets. See, I protect my damn clients all the time. I will get on that phone and tell them how dumb. No. Or. I love my wife. She's my life. If I'm gone, she better be able to take control 100% without some stupid probate attorney and still probate courts and crap. Hell no. My family take over the empire. Simple. There's that 1099-C that people get stuck with all the time, but house and car. You buy a car, what did you do? You let them sweat you for 5 hours. I mean, I don't understand. Isn't it about time you man up, woman up? Use this Isaac Ake report. It's a BS report. Car dealerships created a BS report you've never heard of. They jack up the car at 60%. 60%, and they'd screw you over every time. What happens? Simple. We're going to need your permission to run your credit. Right above your signature, write down this last one, inquiry, take a picture. Set the tone. See, they make $224 for every extra inquiry. They screw you over, by the way. Car. My wife signed her name 28 times as a CFO on behalf of a corporation. I like cars. But I don't own one. I'm not dumb enough to buy a car. It's a division process. Division. Not mine. I bought the first Quintosh at an auction. It cost me $60,000. That's the price back then. All right, got the keys. Ooh, goody. Isn't that fun? The mansion in the harbor. Where you park your yacht and race boat again? I'll park mine in the backyard. Hell no. Hell yes. Why not? Take the beautiful wife to Captain Jack's. You can't ride up that crap. Come on. I mean, Carlton Dennis, what the hell his name is. I mean, he might be a good looking dude, but he's dumber than a stick, or in my opinion. These are real goodies. Division process. Division process. Got to have my 21 cars in the garages. We play. Got to have the pool inside because it's windy on the hill. That's what we did. Isn't this fun? My wife signed her name, what, 28 times as a division of a corporation. Fleet price tax ID division. Write it down and say you buy a damn car. My way. My way. This guy in the news who wanted to take a picture of one of my boot camps. There's my favorite Lamborghini back there. Isn't that fun? Bum, bum, bum. It was a stick. I like cars. But guess what? I don't have a car. I'm not dumb enough to register a car in my name. I get to borrow the keys. Wow, 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 wow. To be a puppet master, you need 72 divisions because I'm going to push you to do $1 million a month. I got to $1 million a day in 2006, 7, 8, 9 until I died in that coma. I want to repackage like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? If we play my way, today you're going to inspect your driver's license. Write down this driver's license, insurance, registration. Put them in front of you. If they have home address on, change it to a mailing address. Registry owner is going to be a division, not you, because that's called dumb. You don't do it my way. I want my way. I want my way. I want you to plan the problem. I have all the rules and tools that God gave me to give you. That's why he's not done with me yet. You need a shared office space? We don't do that. We do 12 feet at a time. We lease you 12 feet at a time, so it's not shared office space. Isn't that fun? You can play that game too. So I'd like to analyze you today. I'd like to put you in a rap reach and push your score up away. I watched Ryan this last week show. Look what I did! Look what I did! To me, it was just another damn clown. The system does it by itself. The way I set up the system, mold this card, fluctuation rules and tools. So understand you do an extra payment on a weekly base, auto income. That's the goal. From there, you do automatic payment, paperless, 888-567-8688. Opt out the national mailing list. Nobody tells you all these rules and tools because nobody knows. Nobody knows besides any piece of crap. Starter package. Let me add to the credit reports to your existing company. Experience Change your Equifax business. I'll build you $25,000 as a base for the hell of it. But it costs you $2,000. That's what it costs today. On my day, they use normal price. What do? We package you like Humpty Dumpty. See, I think you're great people. See, you have the opportunity to listen. Let's connect more dots. If I'm online 6 days a week to hold your hand twice a day, Monday through Friday, 6 classes on Saturday, how could you screw it up? Let's focus. That was my building. Damn. 22,000 square foot building. I was proud of myself once. Ever since then, I feel like a damn janitor, cleaning up messes everywhere I go. From the crock in the door to TikTok banning me till the 17th because I said, what? We'll have to figure that out too. What do? You got past Betty. If you did, there's an office at B of A, Chase, and ADP and franchise. See, they had an office in my office doing bank accounts for people. My classroom of 800 people. I'm coaching Russ Dalby's, Carlson Sheets, and Dave Delgado's coaches. No problem. Fun. Got locations in Utah, Arizona, and Texas. Doing $1 million a day. Then I got to die in a damn coma. Nonprofit, you got to think about it. If you don't have a nonprofit, I'd like you to do it today. It's in the link tree. California's $30 to file the damn thing. Simple. Why? Because I want you to get Trump money. They're giving grant money for hospice care, elderly care, transportation, and they're doing 4 times in a McDonald's. If you got a house here, you're not making any money, you're afraid to death, donate it to nonprofit. Fix the doors. Get $100,000 a month income. Hospice, elderly care. If you want, I'll take 1 card and make it 9 more if you want. It's called daisy chaining. If we use basically borrow money and we buy a lifetime income, that's a fourplex, apartment complex. Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, McDonald's, a storage unit, a car wash. Auto income, I designed that in 87, by the way. If I'm going to build you $25,000 in credit today, it's very simple. The office is going to charge you about 10%. So about $2,500 because we got banned for TikTok. It really pisses me off. All right, I feel like I got to do extra. Okay, maybe I do, maybe I don't. So today, that's $19.99. That's $22,000 for $25,000 of credit. $25,000 of credit. It was done today. It's now $1,000 for 25,000 of credit. If it's done today, or it'll be Zelle or card, call the office. 800-254-9506, or Chris's number's right behind me. $50,000 of credit is $3,000 a day. If it's a Zelle or card, it's $19.99. If it's $100,000 from there, very simple. It's $5,000. It's simple to do. It's very simple. It's $3,000 if it's done today. If it's going to be Zelle or card. 200,000, 100,000, you and the corporation. It's very aggressive to do that. But that's the person that wants to get to $1 million a month. Foundation builds streams. It's $5,000 today. Very simple. If it is Zelle, see, this is where they screwed up. It's supposed to be 8,000, then it went 69.99. All right, you can take advantage of that if you wanted to today, because it's supposed to be, because this is the discount, so this got screwed up. Hope it's not that way through the whole day. So again, all right, $200,000 is $5,000 if it's Zelle or card, if it's done today, because there's a stupid mistake there. But again, if you want to sell the 7,000 or card, please do that too. So what do? Analytical, they're going to help you with Dun & Bradstreet. You scan it, you get Dun & Bradstreet supply and vendor credit. I've trained 50 million people to understand division process. We can play the game and win every day if you want to. So every Friday I do an analyzation class, 3 o'clock, because I want people to understand. These people who analyzed yesterday, every one of them in 12 months can have $1 million corporation if they would play the game to win. I don't want you to be a millionaire. I really don't. I don't want you. I'm rich. Look at my plane. Look at me. I'm a circus clown. Grant's the biggest clown out there, in my opinion. It's my opinion. So what do? 9 divisions for 9 lines of credit, 9 locations. Structure, finance, and dream. That's what happens if you play. So if we do it my way, what we're going to do is we're going to give credit cards to the corporation. We're going to use Chase because I like Chase. They give to 22 months with no interest up to 22 months. That's where you buy the Bitcoin, the stock, trading, gold, silver. If we're going to lines of credit, that's where you put it into escrow, because they pay the bill when they close an escrow, so you don't pay the bill ever. You get the leftover. Simple. That leftover can be $3,000 to $10,000 a month. That's the ultimate goal for all of us if we play the game to win. That's how we play. So again, division process. Each division is about $1,000 each. Today it's a giveaway. 9 for 2,000, 18 for 2,500. If it's done today, it's literally a giveaway. It's like $90 a piece. 9 for $9.99, 18 for $14.99. Again, in the future, if you want to get to 5 million or $1 million a month, you're going to have 72 divisions. Library, written 67 books so far. Get free books. Get your free books too. Become a puppet master. Reynolds University. Your time, I think you kind of wasted. I think you're letting life control you versus you control your time. That's just my opinion. I like goodies. You like goodies? I love goodies. Calling card. If you want a 10-minute call, it's simple. We'll do that too. Bottom line is very simple. We get to play the game to win. If you're in coaching, we sell you 10 calls for $1,000. So that way you don't have to wait every 4 weeks. You can do as many calls as you need to in between those 4 weeks, because I don't want you stuck. Structure builds finance and dream. There's the goal. What do we look at? Corporation. I love corporations. I've been studying that since I was 7.5 years old. But they don't have hands. You sign for the bank account. You sign for the lease, the building, the car, credit card, and loan. So please don't believe that LLC, bunch of silly stuff. And I want you to think about today. It's very simple. They came out with the FINCEN news. They're going after all the corporations you did out of state because you're in a different state. From Wyoming and New Mexico. If you're in those states, you're okay. But if you think you got 5 LLCs to protect you, they're going to audit you. And the penalty is up to $5 million and 5 years in prison. Please play my way. I want you to be a puppet master. I want you to pay as much tax as you have to. All corporations pay tax. Let's pay as much tax as we have to. Is that okay? If you do all the work, I'll teach you how. I'll teach you how to do it all. Simple. Do it on your own. If we do it together, then you're going to probably elect me as a CFO as well, because I can help connect more dots if you want to, but it's up to you. I'd like you to get to $250,000 on loan from American Express called Blueprint Loan. It's right there. All credit cards for 19 years now have division process on it. If we want that, they're offering 99 cards. I don't want 99, I want 9. If you want a platinum card, let me get you expense card, also one for you and the corporation at the same time. The gold card, the 250 loan, blueprint loan. Okay. You must have 30 transactions. All right. And 100,000 and on your bank account per month. You don't have it. I do. I can help you with that as well as a verification. There's 215 petty cash accounts last month. Here's 61,000, another 61. So we have about 330,000 petty cash accounts in and out per month. It goes up and away through the year. So I can help you do validation verification if you want to, but I have to be a CFO. It's up to you. If I do all the work for you, I'll bet you in escrows, and I'll basically make sure income happens to you. You take credit from the corporation I billed you, and use that credit to go into an escrow. An escrow. That's the goal, an escrow. Now you get out of income from 10,000, 100,000 a month. That's if you do, we do, I do. Simple. Remember, I want you to think about this all the time. Credit cards are crypto, bitcoins, gold, silver. Lines of credit are escrows. Line of credit, escrow. Get an income, own a dummy-proof business. A storage unit, laundromat, car wash, apartment complex, ran by a management company. Our investment group should be at the end of this year worth about $10 billion. Kind of fun. Fun. So I created auto income in 87. So I always say, you do, we do, I do. That works. As we play this game. If you put 25,000 in an escrow, I can line up for it if you want me to. What's going to happen is they're going to pay the bill out of that line of credit first. Then every month you get the leftover. Every month they take the bill first because I know you use borrow money to do it. $3,200 a month is all you get, all four of us. We're not rich. Well, we do it 10 times. We might have more money for the corporation. 75,000. 5 plus 1, 7,500. All right, what do we got now? We got basically what? 9 people play the game. Up to 9, that's 100,000 each. I bet you we can put $1 million in an escrow. What do you think? 9620. Simple. Your future's right there. You should take a picture. So the goal would be to blueprint you, which means I would basically spend an hour with you and your partner of life. Look at past, present, and future. We don't want to chase in your future. Blueprint calls are about 3,000. Discounted today, $19.99. It was done by card or Zelle. Now it's $700. So even use a card because, sorry that TikTok got screwed up today. Okay. And what did it do wrong? I was getting punished for doing something wrong, huh? So it turns into what? Your turn. 3 months of coaching, $50,000 of credit. Okay. $4,000. There you go. Usually 11,000. Very simple. Done today, all right, literally by cash, all right, card or Zelle. Because of the inconvenience of TikTok, I'm going to create that to 100,000 of credit if it's done today. 100,000. Not done today, where they went offer on Monday. From there, 6 months, 150,000 versus 100. 5,000 today. 6 months, 9 months of coaching. 150. I'll make it 200 today. Instead of 12,000, it's a Zelle R card, $7,000. 12 months of coaching, 200,000. I'm not raising that one at all. All right, normally 15,000, 16,000. Today is given away for 10. Now you got 200,000 of credit today. You and the corporation at the same time. What do? We go back to basics and auto income. That's your goal. That's your dream. But that's what you should have did a long time ago. I don't know why you did not do that. So again, Robert did this. His first, 4 months, he got 35,000 a month once he was set up the right way. David got 96. Carrie's a little dynamite. And this is Katie. She goes by Carrie too, 22, 24. Very simple. We can play the game. And I'd like you to call David, 800-254-9506. Chris's cell phone for the company is 951-386-5045. This is what I'm going to do today. We had David and basically Chris here today. I'd like to help you help other people. Is that okay? You can also become an affiliate. The goal is how to play the game to win. Look behind the curtain every time. I was told no 1 million times. I found out no usually means they don't know how. So I get around it and I wrote rules and tools. I wrote laws and everything else. Assignment of mortgage, all the pieces. So we basically do is what? Stay safe, strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to take about a 15-minute break. We'll be back. Okay. During that 15 minutes, please call David. Okay. Please call Chris or text him. And the other thing is to GoFundMe if you want to help me get Ryan his brand new camera because they robbed our place and threw the rock through the window. let me know too. So we'll be back and we're doing.